I thought I just quickly film this. See the big hole down there we're digging? There's Dad digging a big hole, putting pipes in. But that's not what I was going to film. I've got a new bed for my Ender 5 Plus. A new plate there. Haven't even used it yet, but look at this. This is mainly what I was going to film. This is an Anycubic Chiron 450, no wait, 400 by 400 by 450 is the size you can build. 400 by 400 by 450, yeah, that's right. So what, at the moment I'm making, that's been going all night. It was a brand new spool of filament, so it's used probably about 300 grams so far. That to me looks about, oh, that could be even half. Maybe if you 500 grams. So my son's got these wrestling figures, you know, like WWE and all that shit, wrestling. And I went on the internet, he wants a wrestling ring to put his wrestling figures in there and be like, bang, bang, zing, bounce off the ring and smash each other and do wrestling moves. So I get on the internet and I buy a wrestling ring. Anyway, it comes, it's fucking tiny. Like, you can barely fit 2 characters in there. Like, it ain't what a wrestling ring is really like. The characters are like as big as my hand, and the ring is like the size of 4 characters. So it's like way out of proportion. So I'm looking on the internet, I'm trying to find a wrestling ring that's like, you know, a decent size for the size of these wrestling characters that you can purchase, these action figures. And I couldn't, look, I might be wrong, but I couldn't find a decent size one. The ones that are sort of bigger are real expensive. And they're not even that big. They're just a little bit bigger than the standard size one. So I thought, I've got a fucking 3D printer that's quite large. I'll just make my own wrestling ring for him. And I might even make a few of them and put a few on the internet and see if people buy them. So, this is just the base of the wrestling ring that I'm printing at the moment. It's going to be 600 grams, Cura said, the slicing program. I'm printing it in this colour. There was infill underneath that, that's why it looks all shitty, because it's the first layer. This is the second layer. Second layer looks a bit better. There's going to be about 4 or 5 layers. So by the time it's finished, it's almost done. It's done 81%. And I'm using silver PLA Plus. But yeah, that's the base. Once I've done that, then I have to do the legs and then the posts. And then I can thread some string through there, or maybe even elastic. I've got elastic. I was making masks. And you know, you use elastic to put a mask on. Well, I'll thread some elastic around there. I'll just copy whatever the fucking pictures have on Google, you know? You just look up a wrestling ring and you just copy it. It's not hard to fucking make a wrestling ring. So it's going to be a decent size wrestling ring. You can imagine a little action figure. Let me go get one. All these wrestling men are at home. But I know he has... Oh, I don't know. Look, fuck. This, for example, whatever. They're about this size, the little wrestling cunts. So they're in there and they're like, oh, boom, take this, rah, oh, backflip. You know what I mean? He's going to fucking love it. Boing off the side of the ropes. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, so in the next day or so I'll have it finished. And then I'll put it on YouTube.